Alrighty guys, we're shooting some BPI federal value slugs today. They weigh 1.25 ounces. All of this that you see in here besides the powder was sent by Martin, friend of mine on Facebook. They are a new primed Fiocchi hull, which is unskived or skeeved, 34 grains of long shot. The Flex Seal wad, FS12, same thing. 70 thousandths nitro card, 70 thou overshot card, 70 thou maxi nitro card again, and then the slug. They look pretty cool to me. Roll crimped with the Reloaders Network 4-pin, which was also sent by Martin. We're using the AK-12. It is threaded for rim chokes, semi-automatic, 3-inch chamber.
Alrighty guys, while I'm sitting here loading these big bad mamma jammas up, figured I'd tell you a little bit about this thing. We just call it the AK-12, but what it actually is a JTS 12. It is imported from Chongdong somewhere industries into Texas. It's got a 4-stage gas block on it, threaded chokes. You can turn the gas setting off and run it, just cycle the bolt handle each time like a bolt action. Setting 1 is for every 3 inch. I was trying to think which way it went. Then obviously 2's for hot 2 3/4. And then 3 is for just your standard 2 3/4. Now this thing here, from new, you're not supposed to be able to run below, I think it's 1 1/8 ounces through it. We first got this thing, it ate probably 400 rounds of just straight up good old double A's. Never had a problem. Had a lot of mixed reviews on them, but I believe that's because they's a cheap gun when they come out. They're not so cheap now.
No, they're like $5.50. I've been seeing them locally.
Oh yeah, I gotta move this thing around a little bit.
The exact model of this gun is the JTS M12 AK. They also make a tactical model and a AR platform model, which are both more expensive.
I've got 4 loaded up. Let's see what I can't do here. I ain't expecting the best, but hopefully something good happens. First shot firing. Right below point of aim, and she jumped around a little bit. Oh, that stinks.
Your red 476. They are that far apart. So far, it looks like your group is about 3 inches, maybe 4. Even with iron sights, this thing's pretty accurate.
4th shell, ready?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Heck yeah, you got a good group. We had to take the scope off the gun because it was bottomed out and it was still hitting really high. And guys, the primers all look good, but that gun, it does mangle your brass on setting 3.
These two here, I'll roll them. If you look, they are consistently the same, like those two. Now if you look at this one, consistently the same. That is just the patterning marks of that gun.
Yep, it does it with factory 1 1/8 ounce loads too. Don't expect to reload your hulls shooting that gun on setting 3.
We fired these ones out of it earlier. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but the same wavy.
A little bit, yeah.
It shows up a lot better on brass, but those were test shots earlier. But they're out of the same guns while I was showing.
Right.
Alright guys, that was first shot, second shot, third shot. Those two might be switched, but I know those 3 went first, and that was the 4th shot. 40 yards, I mean, man, my hand looks dark.
That's impressive accuracy from a smooth bore with no scope or anything. Just regular iron sights, and 2 of them are overlapping. I can't beat it, guys. Go ahead and say that right now.
Tell them to quit being negative.
Alright guys, I have the gas setting on 0 now, and that's just to show you that the hulls come out just fine on 0. 3 is what mangles them. But hopefully we have the chronograph lined up just right. Let's see if I can get any good group at all out of this. Safety is now off. Firing.
1416.
Yep, that's what the data said.
Alrighty, rack that one out.
Straight full bolt action. Safety is back on. Nope, even on 0.
It's just the shape of the chamber, I guess.
Yep, the bolt head is unsupported.
Oh.
With lighter loads, you won't get the brass swelling out, but notice it's a lot less swelled out than what it was on 3. But on Winchester AA's, that won't happen on 0 or even 1. Just one big downfall of this gun.
Just want to run the rest of the group bolt action?
Yeah.
$14.34.
The data actually says 1440. You see where that one went?
No,
I think it's touching my other shot.
it looks like it. And you said you can outdo me. Error, that's okay, it slid off.
Chronograph moved off to the right.
Yeah.
I gotta move this a little bit. There we go.
Sorry, the range looks kind of bad right now, guys. We just got back from vacation. I ain't got quite the mowing over here yet.
Safety is on. Chamber is open. We gather up these holes if I can find them. We got 3 anyway.
I see the fourth one.
Yeah, I do too. All the primers look just fine. I loaded by payload weight right off the bottle of powder using long shot, 34 grain straight wall haul, 1.25 ounces, 1440 FPS, and we got, what was it, 1431 you said?
1416 on the first one and 1434 on the second one.
So right at it. But all the primers look good. That gun just has an unsupported bolt head, so it does that with heavier loads. That's okay though. And guys, you can resize these. Probably not the ones Josh fired, but these right here, they resize just fine on the reload all. Probably a mech too.
He'll even show you.
Yeah, I'll put that in at the end of this video. I'll show you resizing these. They resize just fine. I'll just show you right now. You can see the bubbled brass ring on. A little bit difficult to resize, but not too bad. Knocking it back off right here. Comes off real easy. You can see the lines on the brass where it resized, but these will chamber just fine in any shotgun you stick it in. No problem.
Let's go look at his group. Looks like there's one hole down there.
I see 2. And I think the second shot hit my first one.
I see 2 touching, I think.
I see all 4.
Oh, yep. Tell me when you guys can see them, guys.
So I think Josh shot a little bit better, but both of us had 2 basically overlapping, and these 2 are about 4 inches apart, right there.
What I find funny here is I stacked 3 on the right column, then I had 1 to the left. You stacked 3 on the right column and 1 to the left.
Identical groups.
Pretty well. If this one here would have moved over a 1/4 inch, yeah, that'd have been pretty much identical. And
Look,
you
guys,
said you couldn't do no better.
For 42 yards, iron sights, that's not bad at all.
Went to the back side. Here's his group with his extra. That's his extra. And then my group was this one, and obviously, honestly, right there. But look, there's my flyer. That might be a hard way to see, but I don't know. I could tell anyways that is pretty much an identical group, just a couple inches to the right. That's funny because even the flyer counts.
Hey, if you guys at Tal Fader Mouse are watching this, hi Greg, that's for you. I know they watch us.
Yeah, we like the Talflater Mouse crew.
Yeah, I've been watching them since they started posting YouTube videos.
I've been watching them since about a week after that.
Like, I don't know, 12 years ago.
There's a lot of the Guntubers that I've watched since they was really little, though.
I subscribed to Demo Ranch when he had 8,000 subs.
I was right there at like 85 or 9,000, like very shortly after you did. I was watching when he was still sticking crap in the shotgun shells, and before he had his range, it was just random places in the cattle pasture.
I subscribed to Hickok 45 in 2010, Iraq Veteran in 2011, Demo Ranch 2011, Talflater Mouse, I think it was 2011. So we've been watching them for a long time, guys.
Yeah. The first video I ever watched of the godfather of guns, or not godfather, the grandfather of guns, old Mr. Hickok, was him taking a model 336 Marlin in 35 Remington and shooting blocks of ice with it. It's the first video I ever watched of his. That's how I actually found out about Hickok, and that video as of now is probably close to 15 years old or more.
I think the first one I seen was his original Desert Eagle video, the 357, the black one he had. I think it was black, and I think he posted that in 2009.
Yeah.
And that was the first video I ever seen of Hickok. Anyway, let's shoot some water jugs.
Yeah, sorry about that rambling, guys. Thought it was kind of cool. Go ahead and pay homage to the people that come before us.
Yeah.
I got him! Woo! I've been stocking them jugs of Mountain Dew for a week. Oh no! It's spoiled. It's turned blue. A week. A week of all that work. And they're just...
So what'd you guys think about that video? Those slugs were moving pretty quick, had a lot of power behind them. Once again, those were the Ballistic Products value slugs, which are Federals, essentially. They are Federal slugs. And good news here, those aren't even that expensive. Go to Ballistic Products and order them when they have them in stock, and they're honestly pretty cheap. And they also have them in 20 gauge and 10 gauge. Got about 25 of the 10 gauge ones sitting right here. Those weigh 1.75 ounces, rifled Foster slugs. So a huge thumbs up to Martin for sending us those slugs and the components. Martin has actually sent us all kinds of stuff, some roll crimp tools, 8 gauge hulls, wads, all sorts of components. So yeah, huge thumbs up to Martin. Thank you. I guess I'll end this one here. Please like and subscribe. We always appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. If you want to, check out our Patreon. It's as low as $1 a month. And every penny we get goes right back into the channel and you get early access to content. A link to that, along with our Instagram and Rumble, will be in the description below. But other than that, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one.